Good evening, folks. How is it going? We're back with some Oni, and tonight we're going to do a little bit of tinkering before we crack on. We have the pre-release has just gone live for Ranching Mark 2. So we're going to start a little quick game and see if this works. See what we can see. We're not going to be on this all night, but we're going to have a quick nosy. There's been some new critters added, which I will go through the patch notes in a bit. Just make sure it's all paused and stuff. But yeah, good evening, everyone. That is good. Right, okay. So, let me just minimise this crap. Larkin, good evening, mate. How's it going? I don't really care about the starter dupes. We're going to do this in debug, I think. Yeah, I don't think this really matters. Ranching, tinkering, Mark 2, debug. Just so we're clear, okay? Thanks for the bits, buddy. Much appreciated. Mex, good evening. Sindane, good evening. How are you? Okay, so let me just make sure I've got debug loaded before we do anything else. Hello, debug. Hello, have you crashed my game? Debug. There we go. Right. So, first things first. We've got new creatures. We've got new creatures. Right, okay. Broski, I need you. What's going on?
What is this?
What is this?
What are you doing?
Got Pacu fish as well. Oh my goodness. Is this an April Fool's? No, we're just having a quick look, Blue. Just a quick look. Domineering, good evening. Leppy, good evening. Starting again. No. We're not starting again. Okay. Guys, we've just jumped into debug just briefly because I want to have a look at the new ranching upgrades just gone live. So we've just literally hopped in, spawned a world, and we're going to have a look at some of the new creatures just because I'm a little bit excited to see what these little bastards are all about. So let's just, before we do anything else, let's get to the browser. And let's see if we can have a look at the notes. So, as ever, I can't see the chat log whilst we're doing this. Mick, good evening, mate. How are you? So, here's the deal. The new update, or the pre-release to the Ranching Mark 2, has now gone live. That means if you want to tinker about with it, you want to play with it, you can do. It's probably going to be full of bugs, but it is what it is. So, let's have a look at this shit. So, hello friends, at the start of the third trimester for Ranching Upgrade Mark 2. Through extensive breeding, duplicants have begun observing strange eggs. Could this be a new species variation or a whole new creature? In addition, they've just finally noticed how cute those freshly hatched critters are. They are very cute. That one looks like a little cactus dude. Meanwhile, some industrious plumber duplicant has been busy in the lab to bring us new pipes and sensors. And it's a good thing too, because there's more ports to plug those sensors into. And I think I know what this is going to be. All this new automation has given the duplicants a power complex, and they've decided to make the whole world their sandbox. Mind that temperature too. So we've got new critter morphs. By breeding creatures of new kinds of eggs. By breeding creatures, new kinds of eggs might be laid. Hatch morphs, shine bug morphs, slickster morphs, and puffed morphs. Jesus. Baby critters added to the critter life cycle. And we've got new critters: Dreco, Drecomorphs, Pacu, and Pacumorphs. We've got gaseous element sensor. That's pretty fucking sweet. And in-pipe sensors, liquid and gas. Oh my goodness. Germ sensor, element sensor, and temperature sensor. Holy shit, that's going to make things a lot easier for like liquid cooling builds to stop your shit from overheating. That's amazing. Radiant pipes. Radiant pipes. I'll have a look at that in a second. Radiant pipes. Memory bit logic component. Holy shit. Logic ports to many more buildings and sandbox tools that can now be enabled on new custom games or from the pause menu. Sandbox mode. Should we have a look what that is? Sandbox tools. Sandbox mode can be enabled on new custom games or from the pause menu. Unlock sandbox mode. What the fuck does that do? Sandbox mode will be enabled for this save file. I don't know what that just did. Okay. Cool. Right, let's get rid of this. I'm excited. Let's have a little play. What have I missed in chat? Do you remember when some of your natural gas generators were telling on and off every second? It was telling you it was idle. Do you remember how you fixed it? Yes, it was down to the carbon dioxide output pipe, Leppy. Make sure you split your output pipe. Okay, so let's see. Where's our starter dupes? Don't really care about them. Let's let's paint this as a vacuum. I don't want to destroy these tiles in case we've got any beasties in there. So let's do a quick mop. We'll mop all this. We'll mop all this water. Oh wow, the mop tool's now red. I've just noticed that's. Wait, no, it's not. What? What? Beamer on, thank you very much for the host, buddy. We are currently dicking about in debug, but I'm finding some. What the fuck? They've messed up the. They've messed up the buttons. They've messed it up. Good evening, Excelsior. How's it going? Any hotfix to the guys who spawned? Doesn't look like it. Hold on a sec, guys. Okay, so the mop tools and stuff don't work properly. What the fuck have they done? Okay, drag to swap. Nothing's lined up properly. Alright, okay. Let's get rid of some of this water and stuff. I've got a Pacu fish here, so I can't mop him up. I just want to have a look at some of these different critters and stuff. So yeah, let's paint in a vacuum. Oh, they've changed this as well. Vacuum? Yeah, cool. And let's just clear out some of this stuff. So it'll be fine. Okay, we've got quite a few hatches. Look at all those fucking muck roots. Look how many we've got. Alright, let's get all our critters to one side. No! Oh my goodness. So the thing that I'm most interested in, I've seen the Pacu fish before, so let's just check the Pacu fish first. So, Pacu egg, 96%. Tropical Pacu egg, 2%. So this critter has a 96% chance of laying a Pacu egg. This critter has a 2% chance of laying a tropical Pacu egg. Probability is increased if the creature's body temperature is between 35 and 80. This critter has a 2% chance of laying a gulp fish egg. It's increased if the creature's body temperature is between minus 30 and 5. Oh, well, that's something we should play with. Summit, good evening, bud. How are you? Yeah, I think what we're going to do, we're going to just hatch a few eggs and stuff and mess about a little bit. So what I'm probably going to do, let's just make a little tank somewhere where we can store all of our Pacu fish for now. Give me a sec, because I want to get them all together and then throw in a little power grid. Let's just sample this water, that'll be fine. Oh, what a dude. What a dude. Okay, so we'll gather all these up. And then we'll try and put them in like different scenarios and stuff and see if we can get them to do cool shit. Got another one down here. Oh, this should be quite fun. I'm so glad we've got some more critters. I am so happy for new critters. You wouldn't believe. I also want to know what their outputs are properly. If it's just eggs, that's fine, but... what are these little dudes? Let's have a look at what these are. Why can't I select this? Let me just get a dupe and start revealing the map a bit better. It'll make it easier. So let's just do this. Oh wow, look how many we've got. They can crawl walls. These things are amazing. Okay. Look at them. So, is there a thing on the Draco? There's no entry yet, okay. So, scale growth. How long until this creature's scales grow back? What do we need Draco scales for? Right, Draco's hides are covered in continually regrowing plastic scales, which can be safely sheared off for use in your base. These make plastic. What? Prior, good evening, mate. Does the fish still poop phosphorite? I don't know. We'll have a look in a second, mate. Draco's... What? Eaten pinch a pepper plant. Okay. It produces dirt. This creature will produce the following materials. This poops out dirt as well. We can wrangle it. We can only eat pitcher pepper plants. What? But it makes plastic. And yeah, sure enough, there's some dirt in here. Holy shit. No, we're just having a little tinker and debug, guys. Don't panic. We'll be back on the other colony in a bit. I'm just having a quick nosy at the new update. Because we've got some new goodies to play with. Let's just see what these little things do. I love how they move, like they drag their ass along the floor. These are pretty cool. I like that they can climb walls as well. That's really sweet. Oh, that's awesome. He's upside down! He's fully upside down. That's amazing. Okay, well this is interesting. We'll do a little play with these as well. Holy shit, that's pretty sweet. Right, let me just dig out some of this so my dupes have got somewhere to... Oh god, there's a lot of lag on the overlays. Oh god, they've really fucked up with the... If it's down to the scale. They've really cocked up with the buttons down here. Nothing works properly. Let's go back to 100% and maybe they've cocked something up here. Empty pipe? What? Got a new empty pipe feature. Oh yeah, that's it. We've got more automation. So we've got these memory toggles. Becomes active when the logic port is active. Goes to standby when the reset port is active. Interesting. What else have we got? Gaseous element sensor becomes active when the selected gaseous element is selected. Oh, this is cool. So we can look, for example, an instant thing with this. Let's say we've got a mushroom farm and we've got one of these sensors right at the top of our farm and a foreign gas gets in there, like polluted oxygen or chlorine or something. This could detect it and pump it out. And in fact, it could be inverted to work the other way as well. You could have it so that it toggles on if there's anything but carbon dioxide in there with a NOT gate. This is really cool. Really cool. No quality options. Oh, probably we've just started streaming, mate, so probably nowhere near the top at the minute. But good evening, Syntax. How's it going? Makes them kind of hard to handle. Oh, the fact that they can climb up walls. I don't know if they can climb up normal tiles. Let's try that, actually. Let's see if they can... Let's see how good they are at navigating stuff. Let's make a little cross. Let's see if they'll go over here. Look at him go. Oh yeah, they will. No problem. Holy shit. They're so nimble. This is amazing. Right, okay. So, what else did we have? We had, what other automation did we get? We got some other stuff, didn't we? Will it be in... Got a fish release. A fish release thing that we can release fish into the wild. Okay, baggable creature. Interesting. It's a fish release, but we can put hatches and stuff in there. That's fine. It said eaten. Could that mean that's just what it recently ate? It's not the only thing it eats. I don't know, Whisper. I don't know at all, mate. I'm not sure. It says diet there. I think although this says eaten, I think that's what it's getting at. Like, that's what it eats. But we'll have a bit of a play with that in a bit. Life's a child again, playing with the new toys. I love when new shit gets added to this game. I really do. We did get some other pipes as well, I think it said. But I'm just checking there's no other sensors anywhere. Obviously, we've got a fish feeder as well. Which, by the looks of it, the top will fill up. These are all obviously the concept arts at the minute. And we've got a fish trap. Oh, nice. Well, oh look, it's got a little hook on the bottom. We've got a fish trap as well. Who's suffocating? Oh shit, I need to give him some oxygen. Oh, this is awesome. Let's get like, oh, that's carbon dioxide. There we go. Let's get you somewhere safer. Do you guys want some toilets or something? Would that make you happy? Oh, none of the overlays work properly. None of the buttons work properly. Like, my dig is over here. Dear Clay, none of your buttons line up. What the hell? Okay, we've got plenty of hatches. Lucas, good evening, mate. How's it going? How are you, bud? I want to have a look at some of these new pipes and stuff we've got as well. Right, let's have a look here. So they're all our food-related things. We'll have a proper look at these in a minute. We've also got radiant pipes. Carries liquid and encourages significant change in temperature. Excellent work, Clay. Excellent work. Solid. Very happy. Belizanio, yeah, we're just having a quick look at the new Ranching Update, buddy. Did they remove the ability to overpressurize vents in this patch? I have no idea, mate. Should we try it? I'm all up for testing a theory. Let me just clear out some space and I'll spawn in a power grid. Let's see if that'll work. Let's clear out you. There we go. We'll do a bit of tinkering. I want to have a look at some of these things before we crack on. So I'm fine with that. Right, I do have a power grid that I should be able to spawn in, I think. Start a power grid. This'll do. We'll just slap that there. Boop. We'll clear all this stuff. We'll knock out one of you. And just give me 1 second. We'll get this working. Boop. You're getting a bit of a glimpse into what I do when I'm tinkering in debug now. This is how when people ask me when people ask me questions, this is what I normally end up doing. I'll jump into a world, spawn in this starter base, and then see how things work. Okay. I'll check the vents thing in a minute, Summit. I will check that by all means. Go back. I went away and I came back and you were clapping. We've got new pipes. Radiant liquid pipes, for example. Carries liquid and encourages significant change in temperature. Can be run through tiles. Which is pretty cool. We've also got these pipe sensors as well. So let's have a look what the liquid pipes look like. Oh, pretty. Okay, let's see what these sensors look like. So we've got a liquid pipe element sensor. Filtered liquid output. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, okay. And then we've also got a germ sensor. That'll be handy for tanks of liquid, I suppose. For like polluted water. And then thermo sensor. This is the one I'm most impressed with. Becomes active or on standby when the pipe contents temperature enters the chosen range. So basically you could have this. I'm assuming these don't actually do anything, they're just sensors. But you could have this, for example, connected to your shutoff. So, you know, you could have something like, oh, you can't build it over it, that's a bit annoying. Can't have the sensor over the top of something. But you could have like a liquid shutoff like this. And then have your automation connected to there. When this detects the temperature goes below a certain level, bypass it. That's really snazzy. I like that. Or same with like your aquatuner builds. That's really cool. A lot more refinement. A lot more refinement. I don't know if these pipes overheat. That's the only thing. Melting point 1000 degrees. But we could build them out of tungsten. Melting point of 3000 degrees. Good job, Clay. I don't see a super temperature controlled pump yet. I don't see a pump being made out of abyssalite, which makes me sad. But other than that, solid work. Okay. Very, very good. Right, let's also have a look. We'll slap in some of these batteries. Just 1 second. This, by the way, is a build that I pinched off somebody a long time ago. I think I just destroyed something by accident. This is a build that I pinched off somebody that I just tweak at the start of new saves. So if we slap you there, connect this automation up. has happened here? Oh, it's not been revealed. Dickhead. Okay, there we go. We'll just branch all these together. Oh, this is really annoying. Why can't... Dear Clay, all the overlays are broken, all the UI's broken. That's not good. I don't like it. And we'll have this all controlled by this little smart battery here. Fuck! Nothing's working properly. What the fuck? Why is nothing lined up? Save as. Debug. Yeah. Everything's broken. Let's try that. Don't they defeat the purpose of different conductive materials for pipes? Not really, because you'd still want... Because obviously the reason you've got different materials for pipes is when you've got pipes that you don't care about what temperature they're moving, you can build them out of anything you've got the most of. So no, I don't think it removes the purpose at all. I think it just gives you an option to use them for cooling or heating, which is pretty sweet. Right, are you playing better now? You seem to be more lined up. That is good. Okay, can we now deconstruct things? Yes, very good. Okay, we cleared all that shit out. Very good. Let me run some circuits. Tungsten pump. Yeah, abyssal light coated pumps has always been my my plan. I think that would work nicely. Could be more useful than normal pipes. Yeah, but they're expensive because they're made out of refined metal, I think. Or what were they made out of? Yeah. Oh no, you can make them out of... No, refined metal. Refined metal they're made out of. So they're expensive. They're not something you're going to get early on, but they do look pretty. They do look like they'll be good. Tested the memory logic. No, not yet, Turnus. We've literally only just started, to be honest, mate. We've literally just... I've just been more having a look at all the new creatures and stuff. Looks like good fun, though. Right. So I've got a few circuits here. Let's try the thing first of all that you're asking. Which would be if we do something like... hold on, I'll just make a little chamber here. We can test it for you. That should be fine. I don't know if this is intended, but they've really fucked up how the deconstruct tool works. Not sure if intended. Crude oil. Instant one. Ah, shit. What did I just do? Did I just paste in solid crude oil? I think I did. That's a little bit annoying. You become there. Okay, we'll just test this. Oh shit, we've got radiant gas pipes as well. I forgot about that. The gas pipes are made out of normal... Wait, that's interesting. Gas pipes are made out of normal metal, whereas the liquid pipes are made out of refined. Interesting. Okay. Didn't you adjust your UI scale? I did a second ago, yeah, to try and fix it. I think it's fixed now we've loaded, so I can probably make the UI scale a bit better now. Let's make it a bit smaller. Not that small. Jesus. Getting a lot of weird lag. Okay. Yeah, everything's lined up again now. Cool. Sorry, this just so we've got some power, by the way. Just dicking about. So, what are we going to do? We're going to test this first of all. Let's see if they fix this bug, because I'm interested. And you raised it as a point, so why not? Let's use radiant gas pipes, because why the hell not? And let's just do this. It should already be way over pressure here. Oh, shit. Why is it not showing me, why is it not showing me what's in the tile? Like, it's not showing me, like, oxygen or whatever. That's weird. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Glimmergaunt. I mean, there is heavy watt, then heavy watt conductive. What? What are you talking about? Heavy watt. I mean, there's heavy watt, then heavy watt conductive. Same job with decor being the only difference. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I don't know. Haven't even downloaded the preview, not sure you even care to do so. Fair enough, Saturnus. Happy as ever, mate. Cheerful as ever, eh? Fucking hell. Let's hope they fix the drip bug. Oh, we'll try that in a second as well. Right, let's just whack this up and see if it does anything. So, I'm thinking the gas here should be quite high pressure. I'm pretty sure, didn't I spawn in like 5,000 kilos of oxygen before? Yeah, we're at 335 kilos here. I don't actually have enough oil. Crude, oil, liquid, mass, 871. It's weird that I can't see things. I can't see how much oxygen is in this tile. Not sure why that is. You run very low resolution. I don't think I couldn't scale up last time I tried. I can't change it. That large-scale drip cooling exploit video thing was incredibly satisfying to watch. Did you like that, Sindane? Should we try that again? Should we see if that's fixed? Let's make a big old tank. We'll get rid of all this shit in a second. Fuck, I really balls that up straight away. Let's just make a big tank like this. Fuck. I can't go too tall with these tanks, by the way, because there's still a liquid deletion bug in the game, where if you stack your tiles of liquid too high, your liquids get destroyed. Yeah, that's a thing. Let's get rid of all that shit. But yeah, we'll try that as well, because I'm interested to see if that's been fixed. It'd be a nice thing to have fixed if they have. Let's see, how much water do we want? Water. I forgot what I was looking for. Temperature. How much will it be? Is it 373? I always forget this. Fuck. I can't see things when I mouse over them. What the fuck? What is this? How hot is this? Very annoying, very annoying. I hope that gets fixed very quickly. Look at all this stink we've got behind here. Are you now a vacuum? I can't tell if you're a vacuum. I'm assuming you are. Right, that's pretty hot water. What have I missed? Can't see oxygen if you hover over it because you need to click on a tile now to see its information. What? So it doesn't give you a little mouse over anymore? That doesn't sound right. That sounds really fucking dumb if they've done that. That's really stupid, because like I should be able to see at a glance what this is without having to click on it each time. Lame! Very lame. Right, I'm just going to let this water settle for a second, and we will just make a little tank here or something. Very lame. Why did that not deconstruct? Yeah, this liquid's still settling a bit. So I might need to paint some more in a second, but that's fine. What do I want? A little pump. Slap a pump in it. Pump. And we'll fill this up with water. Water. We want this to be like 273. This will be nice and cold. How much do I want? Put a shitload of water in it.